I know. I know. Finally, god damn. You two need to get y'all shit together, damn it. I ain't gonna be doing this every day, okay? Fucking with my shit. Alright, y'all should be able to hear me now. Got a brand new damn phone. Ain't no reason that this shit should be doing that. Okay? Anyway. What's up, collective? So I'm gonna hit y'all with another collective reading, okay? Then I'm gonna go on a little sabbatical again, all right? Probably like a day or two. You know, nothing serious. Yeah. So we're gonna rock this thing right quick. All right? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all Gucci? What's up? What's up, Star Boy? All right, well, let's see what's up, shall we? Where we going first? Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Spot with it real quick. You know, let me turn this off in the background because it's going to bother me. All right, babies, let's roll. Okay, so some of y'all could have, you know, of course this ain't for everybody. Okay, so you know, don't go crazy. But some of y'all could have certain people popping up in your energy. You could be asking, like, you know, why, why are these people popping into my head? You know, my energy. Uh, some of you have, you know, usually it's been coming out as, you know, one, you know, at a time. Like there's a group of, I don't know if these people are connected, if they're friends or, you know, been co-stars before. I don't know, but there's a group of very well-known people, very well-established people, okay, that have their eyes on you. Okay, now it's not just for romance, okay, although there is, okay, uh, but somebody may want to work with you, okay, invest in something that you're doing, want to learn from you, may want to be guided by you. Okay, so some of you guys do have spiritual businesses, okay. You can be receiving some celebrity clients. Okay. Let's just say very well known, okay? Because I hate throwing the celebrity and the famous word out there, okay? You know, people just like us, okay? But yeah, you may be getting some, you know, well known clients. Or you already do, okay? Some of you can already. It's over here. All right, Holy Spirit, tap me in the collective, please. Thank you, Jane. Y'all know I love y'all. All right. You hear it? I got my eyes on you. That's what he just said on the song. I got my eyes on you. The song's called Seer by DJ Spinel. The album's called Grace. Somebody got their eyes on you, beloved. Okay, multiple eyes on you. All right, Holy Spirit, let it rip. Gratitude. Didn't this come out the last? Whose reading did this come out of? It was either the last reading, the last collective reading, or Divine Feminine. Okay, somebody's grateful that they ran into you. Okay, somebody could have heard about you through word of mouth. Yeah, your name is being spoken in rooms. Okay, that you've never been in. Okay, mortified, feeling so incredibly humiliated that you may have lost your dignity. Okay, so somebody's being embarrassed because the spotlight is on them. They wanted attention so much. Well, they got the attention that they want. Well, might not be the attention that they want, right? But it's attention. Okay, negative attention. I'm melting. I'm melt. You know how the Wicked Witch of what was it? Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting. Yeah, somebody's melting. That's how they feel. In shock, melting in shock, upbeat. When you have a positive, lively, or perky tone or attitude. Okay, this one hasn't come out a lot either since I've had this deck. Yeah, there's no comparison. Like, okay, so let's say further seasons back, right? When it was hard for people to tell who was who. Okay, at this point in time, in this season, okay, something is obvious. Okay, something is blatantly obvious. Okay, who is who? All right, how someone operates. How someone gets down. Not just in front of people, but behind the scenes. Okay, is there a song? There's a song that says that. Who are you? When nobody's looking, right? How do you act when nobody's looking? When there's no eyes on you. Okay, and somebody can see that you are who you appear to be, and not who you say you are, because you ain't around here barking I'm this and I'm that, right? You don't have to do that. Okay, more times than not, you don't even want nobody to know who you are, right? As in, spiritually. Okay, because then they start to act all wonky and shit. They start to, let me see if I can get over on this person. Let me see if I can test this person. They say, they can do this, they're capable of this. Let me test it, right? Then they fuck around and find out. Okay. So no, you don't go around blowing a trumpet or a horn being like, hey, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pay attention to me. Get on your knees for me. No, you're quiet. You be the one sitting in the background, right? Probably leaning against the wall, just observing. Probably got on some regular clothes, or what people up there would deem regular. Okay. But you probably just laid back, chilling, right? People would deem you as insignificant at first glance or whatever. But that's God keeping you hidden, keeping who you are hidden from people who should not and will not partake in who you are, okay, and what you bring. Loyalty. This is the first time this card's ever come out. Ever. Look how fresh it is. Look how fresh it is. Ain't been touched. Okay, something about having faith in your abilities. Okay, somebody has faith in your abilities. They've seen it for themselves. Okay, experienced it for themselves. Whether it's face to face or somebody's watching another person. Somebody's loyal to this person. Okay, or they're loyal to you. Somebody trusts someone. Someone who's very upbeat. Okay, someone who's very thankful. Okay, someone who shows gratitude. Okay, someone who pays homage. Where homage is due. Someone who's not disrespectful. Okay. Somebody have a son. Somebody's son could like you too. For somebody, there's somebody showing you to their son. Like I'm seeing somebody show. They're both watching you on the phone, like sitting on the couch. Okay, or this could be a woman in their son or a man in their son. Somebody could crochet. Got vengeful. That came out too before. We ain't gonna take that. We already know motherfuckers mad. Who cares? Unhappy? We don't need that either. We already know that. Give me something else. Calm. Okay, that's better. Uh-oh, something else sticking out too. Infatuated. You are excessively fond or enthusiastic about something or someone. A lot of color out here. Lively. It's lively. It's fun, exciting. Okay, I'm seeing two people on a teeter totter. Y'all remember a teeter totter? When we was kids, I don't even know if they have those on playgrounds anymore. But you know, you get on one end and somebody gets on the other, and you know, back and forth, up and down, right? Okay, it's giving me that, right? Like this is how somebody looks at you, like somebody who they can do everything with, right? You know, have fun with, take care of business with, raise a family with, build generational wealth with. Like somebody sees you as you check off all somebody's boxes, okay? Multiple people's boxes. So damn, may the best man win or woman. Okay, the world. Yeah, I'm telling you, they are watching you online. For those of you who are online, okay, or anywhere that you can be seen publicly. Perfect combi, King Promise and Gabsy. This might be African roots. Somebody could be doing an ancestry DNA or something like that. Somebody could be trying to trace their lineage back. A goosey soup. Did somebody cook a goosey? Did I say that right? Or they like a goosey soup? Okay. Hey, Nigerian dish. I'm gonna go there one day. 20% Nigerian, so I should. I'm gonna go there one day. I figure I learn the language before I ever step foot. I don't want to touch down and not know. You know what I'm saying? Egusi. Okay, thank you. All right, let's see. Boy, they love you, Star Boy. What you be doing? What you be doing, Star Boy? They love you. Every time you show up in the comments, hey, Star Boy. Hey, Star Boy. What you be doing, boy? What you be doing? What's up? What's up? What up, though? What up, though? All right, so we got New Moon and Capricorn. Step up and lead. Okay. For dinner tonight? Oh, you talking? Okay, my business. Okay, go on, talk about it. Take a breather. Don't be pimping in the comment section now. Okay. Go deeper. New Moon and Scorpio. Scorpio and Capricorn can be significant. Okay, Cancer. Relax. This has been coming out a lot. Okay, let your fears dissolve. Okay, take a reality check and go for it. Okay. So somebody realizing that there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, somebody's fears are dissolving. Okay, this could be a projected energy onto someone so that someone would not move forward with something or move forward with something with another person. Okay, so this could be a third party, somebody left in the past. One person, many people. Okay, feel like you're either shaking this energy off of you, okay, or you need to. Okay, if you're in this fear, okay, if you have certain type of fears, okay, you need to relax. Relax. Take inventory, okay, of what you know to be true, right? And then work from there. Work from there. Okay, fears are not, they're not You know what I'm saying? It's false evidence appearing real, right? Whatever it is that most people are scared of, they're afraid of it before it ever even happens, right? Or even has the opportunity to happen, right? Fear is meant to protect you, and it's also meant to uh, deter you, right? Certain fears can protect you, right? Others deter you. Okay, there's such thing as a healthy level of fear, right? It keeps you on your toes, right? Okay, but you're not supposed to let it stop you. It's not there to, you know, uh, uh, for me, I use it. It's like somebody telling me I can't do something, right? Or that I'll never be something or do something, right? Oh, I'm gonna damn well make sure that I do, right? Okay, especially if you tell me that I cannot. I'm gonna show you how much I can, right? Okay, so it's kind of like that. Talk less, feel more. Yeah, somebody could be step into your power. Yeah, somebody stepping into their power. Okay, somebody starting to understand what they're feeling, hearing, sensing. Okay, new moon in Aries, go for it. All right, that could be somebody's confirmation. Yeah, so this person could have came into your energy, right? So once you're connected to a person, right? Which I've noticed, going through the experience myself. Once you're connected to a certain person, right? A potential, counterpart or work partner, something like that. I mean, any one of those. When you're connected to them, right? There's a certain amount of time that's allotted, right, between the two of you. Okay, for people to make their moves, for people to do what they need to do, right? To either make the connection or to continue the connection, right? And if they take too long, okay, there's another person that enters your energy. Okay, or spirit allows for, spirit pulls the blockage up, right? So that another energy can come in, right? So you can be feeling two people in your energy right now. Okay, you could be connected to one, okay, and they could have not maybe said anything yet, maybe made a move yet, okay, which gives way for another energy to come in, right? Because you know, they haven't made a move, right? Okay, so you got another prospect. Somebody may be being held back by fear. For some of you, both of these people are very well known. Could be even on the big screen. Okay. Somebody's name could be Michael. Trey. Got internship 555. So somebody could be receiving an internship. Somebody could be getting an internship. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You're chosen out of three. Somebody chooses you out of three people for this internship. Okay. For somebody that I'm talking to, it says, "Do you trust me?" So somebody's trying to see if they can get you to trust them. Got a sister in the reverse and "Do you trust me?" in the reverse. Hell no. So this is somebody's lying, thieving ass, trickster ass sister. 2, 3, 4 in the reverse. Somebody could be dyslexic. I'm hearing that part in Baby Boy when Yvette gets in the car. "You don't love me no more. You don't love me no more." Divorce. Better Be Careful by Sparkle. Somebody wasn't careful. No, somebody wasn't careful at all. Jonah the Prophet. Better Be Careful in the reverse. Sparkle and R. Kelly. 2 years ago, promises was all I heard. Wait a minute, let me finish. 2 years ago, promises is all I heard out of your mouth. Something significant about that banter back and forth, right? If y'all heard the song, right? Sparkle, R. Kelly, everybody's heard that song, right? Okay, go listen to it, and then if you know the words, go over the words. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with that same exact situation. Okay, New England can be significant. All right, somebody could be a football player. Imagine it had been in the reverse. Somebody can play for the New England Patriots. Somebody's aunt, in-law, step, or play aunt. Okay, building up. Something has been stopped. A build-up, a gradual build-up has been stopped. Somebody made up a whole scenario. Somebody went as far as they can take it to get a whole bunch of people to believe what they were saying. To believe that what they were saying was the gospel truth. Okay, oil rigs can be significant. Okay, somebody could be married to somebody who is in the oil business. Okay, well, not anymore. It's next to divorce. Not anymore. Okay, people are watching your home in the reverse. Okay, so somebody got caught spying on you. Okay, I don't know, driving around your home or something like that. Okay, some of you guys are getting a wish granted. Okay, this might happen behind the scenes, or at least at first. Okay, public expression in the reverse. Okay, an air sign could be significant. Okay, to this wish being granted. All right, 234 on the back. You could be seeing this number. Okay. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Trust no one. 777 you can be seeing. Okay, 888. Deserted in the reverse. Kids. So this is somebody who won't leave you. Okay, this is somebody who they'll be. I've said this. So this is the same person for some of y'all. I've said this in this the third reading. Okay, how somebody will not walk away from you. Okay, they won't leave you in the trenches. Okay, when times get rough. Okay, they'll be back to back with you. You know what I'm saying? You know how two people are back to back. And they fighting what's on the outside, but their backs are touching each other. That's what it's giving me. China could be significant. Okay, or somebody could be Chinese. Or something about oil in China. China could be divorcing some type of partnerships that they have with other countries. Yeah, there's some type of separation going on when it comes to countries. It's like every man for themselves. We got in-law, step-sister, or half-sister. Okay, could be somebody could have a deceased brother. Okay, somebody's brother could have been exposed. The cabal. The cabal, the Antichrist spirit. So the black boule. It's giving me sorority, fraternity. Okay. Funeral home in the reverse, murder. Somebody's transporting bodies on a vessel. Hazel eyes. Somebody's name could be Hazel. A country is transporting bodies on a vessel. A ship. Cargo ship. 12th house, Pisces. Service to humanity. Okay. So is it a desecration of a corpse? Okay, I think it's more than that. It's not limited to that. It's something like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, I see it clearly. Okay, the food. Stop eating fast food. Okay, stop eating out at oh my God. Allegedly. Um, People food. I'm gonna say that. Okay, people food. People food. Flesh, human flesh. Start cooking your food. Be leery of where you're buying your food from. You know what I'm saying? Your produce, all of that. Okay, there's some really sick, twisted, inhumane shit that's going on. And I wish I could just show y'all, like project to y'all what I just saw. Like all of these bodies on a vessel. being transported. You know, it reminds me of the slave trade. That's what it reminds me of. Like they're stacked up on top of each other. Okay, that may be hitting the news, or probably not the news, the internet or something like that soon. Okay. Boy, we live in a crazy, satanic world. All right. What else? Successful, rich, new beginning in Casanova. You be seeing 12, 12, 49, 94, 63. Somebody be born in 63. Ooh. Mm. Somebody could have a toothache on the right side at the bottom. It ain't me. It's somebody out there. Okay. I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to get something checked out. Okay. Got ultimatum and seeking help. Okay. Somebody who gave you ultimatum in the past needs your help now. Crying out for support, help arise from unexpected quarters. Invisible forces of help guide you through troubled waters, right? So you were this person's help when you were sent to them, right? Okay, and now they're desiring that help after they shitted on that help. You know, gathered everybody around and pointed and mocked and laughed at that help. Yeah, now they're, please, please, please. Yeah, wouldn't even say the word please. Manipulation, yeah. No exit. They manipulated themselves and trapped themselves. A whole group of idiots, all on their own, manipulated themselves. Allowed themselves to be manipulated in manipulating each other. Silly. Just silly. All right, let me get food, please. Uh-oh. Imprisonment. Somebody going to jail. Oh, excuse me. Prison. My bad. Prison. Spirit says prison. One more. Loneliness. Secret weapon. Okay. God used you as a secret weapon. Like I said earlier, he hid you. He hid your essence from people. Okay. That were there to take from you. That were there to steal, kill, and destroy. They had a plan to play the long game with you. Okay. But God. Yeah, but God. So you got a surprise here. All right, that's about to wake you all the way up. Whatever the surprise is. Okay, it's about to wake you all the way up. Like you're gonna be shocked. Okay, surprises that spark introspection and lead to emotional breakthroughs, unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Okay, unexpected joys reveal hidden depths and profound connections. Okay, a connection's about to be revealed to y'all. Okay, or a few connections that you have with a few people. Okay, it's all on who steps forward, right? Everybody. There could be a whole bunch of people who desire you, right? And I mean more than sexually. Okay, we're not talking about just that. There could be plenty of people who desire you, a life with you. You know what I'm saying? Things with you, right? But are any of them confident enough and, in depth with themselves enough to come towards you? Because a lot of them will just stand back and watch, right? Wishing and wanting and, daydreaming, but never really putting forth, a foot or two to come towards you, to speak to you. Okay, you don't want, and it's not to, shade anybody or nothing, but you don't want, a kitty cat. You don't want a kitty cat. You want a big dog. You want a big dog. It's one of them bulldogs. You know how they be standing? Like you want a big dog, right? Okay, somebody who's confident, somebody who, not to say that they won't be nervous or anything, right? But somebody who will not let great opportunities to change their life pass them by. Okay, loneliness. You be seeing 44, 44. 57 could be significant. 75. Okay. Yeah, somebody could actually like bring a big ass gift with them. Okay, or something like that. Somebody from the past could be a fire sign. Could be trying to like pull out all the stops or whatever. Okay, to make something appear a certain way. You're not impressed easily. Okay, rarely are you impressed by people. Okay, people tend to do the same thing as the last person did, right? People are followers. A lot of people are followers. Not everybody, but most. Most of everybody is a follower, or they're worried about what the following may say about them, their life, their decisions. When the following, is up shit creek without a paddle anyway. They care about what they say. But anyway. Uh Ace of Cups. I ain't even touched the deck yet. I mean, shuffle it yet. Okay, we got loving yourself. Somebody's on the same, like the exact same track that you're on. Okay, like one of these people match up to you. Like they could have been single for the same amount of time that you've been single. Okay, could have stopped dating somebody that they were with, toxic, at the same time that you did, right? So somebody has been mirroring you neck and neck for a while. Okay, 2-3 years can be significant. Sharing space. I'm telling you. Sharing space. Y'all already been sharing space. And I don't mean in physical room, okay? For some of y'all could be, all right? But I mean like energetically. Mr. Rebel by Tim's. Mr. Rebel. Yeah. All right. What up, collective? Comfortability. Somebody feels. I just felt like a little euphoria. Just a second. Like dopamine being released. Okay. Like somebody gets dopamine hits every time they see you, think about you. Okay. View you. All right. You like a bomb ass cup of coffee, like at the crack of dawn. Was it dusk or dawn? Dusk. The morning. Okay. I think dawn is in the afternoon. Dusk. Okay. Dawn. Whatever it is, you know what I mean. Okay. Love is love. For some of y'all, it could be same sex. All right. Loving yourself. Okay. Or somebody could be, switching. I want to say it like that, right? Switching sides, but somebody could be comfortable with their sexuality, right? So it's not like they're, trying something new, right? I don't know. For somebody, could be. Okay. Hey, it's up to you, right? It's up to people if they want to explore how they feel. Okay. Someone new. All right. But you absolutely should explore your sexuality. Like, how are you going to know what you truly desire, what you truly like? Unless you explore your sexuality. Okay? Rather than living a life with these pent up emotions of, feelings that you really want to act on, but you're afraid because of people. Okay? Either live with that or, live your life in its fullness. Regardless of what anybody has to say about it. It's your life, not theirs. They can kiss your ass. Love lessons. Honeymoon phase. Okay. Block passion. Travel partner. Open relationship. Block passion. So somebody could be in like a polyamorous relationship or something like that. It's like somebody could want you to join a poly. For the group of y'all I'm picking up on. It's a Y'all selfish. Y'all like y'all person to yourself. Rightly so. Okay. You heard she said, I ain't find nobody like you. Yeah, Justice, Seven of Cups. I have not found anyone like you anywhere. It reminds me when the Lord said, I haven't found this great of faith in all of, what do you say? In all of Jerusalem, in all of Bethlehem, something like that? All of Israel. I haven't found this level of faith, this great of faith in all of Israel. That's how somebody feels about you. They have never came across this level of confidence, this level of assurity, this level of being confident in one's power. Like somebody's never seen anything like you before. That damn thing did a whole journey before it fell on the ground and turned upright. So, Page of Pentacles. Okay, somebody has had to go through the trenches to bring something. Okay, to give something, to express something. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, recent past. The Sun, Justice. Somebody wants to give to someone, okay, that they see as their balance, as their justice. King of Cups. Okay, now this person doesn't have to be a water sign, okay, but they can be in this energy. In a loving, fathering or mothering, nurturing type of energy. Okay, Nine of Wands, King of Cups. I feel like somebody uses their boundaries, okay? They exercise boundaries, all right? Strength, Five of Cups. Which you should, everyone should have boundaries in their life, okay? Lines people should not cross, right? Or that boundaries, things you will not do, things you will not take part in, right? Things that you will not allow. The Hermit. So Virgo, Libra, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy Leo. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Heavy Leo, heavy Virgo. Somebody's sad, they're depressed because they wish they would have seen something, or they wish they would have taken accountability for something. Yeah, and I feel like it's only because they're going through karma right now. Had they not been going through karma, they'd still be, pointing and laughing and shit. At nothing really, because they should have been pointing and laughing at themselves. You know what I'm saying? You point at somebody, you laughing at yourself. We are connected. We're all a mirror to each other. So what you think you making fun of somebody else about, you're talking about yourself, whether you realize it or not. Three of Wands, the Devil. Mirror. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. That's what I'm seeing with the Three of Wands and the Sun. What's the rest of the words of the song? Something about the obstacles in my way. Something like that. The Three of Swords. Two of Cups, Six of Wands. Okay, so somebody's walked away or left a third-party situation. Okay, or somebody who put them in a third-party situation to come together with a soulmate who they see victory with, okay, and forward movement with, like fast, rapid forward movement with. Production, okay. The Tower, King of Wands, the Tower. Okay, somebody could be being interrogated, or this could be a court case or a trial. Yeah, somebody was followed for a long time. Somebody was surveillanced, okay. Somebody followed someone when they traveled, every time they traveled. So earlier we was talking about people who drove out, who flew out to wherever you are, okay, to come against you, right? I'm telling you, it's giving like, I would say real life Hunger Games, but Hunger Games is real life. It is real life, okay? We talked about the gladiators in the Colosseum yesterday, right? Okay, we're the gladiators, that they've been having in this Colosseum, unbeknownst to us. The rich just wanting to see people fight for their lives, for their amusement. Like we're cattle. Capricorn, Could be a couple out here who's chained to some type of toxicity. Could be addiction or something like that. Toxic way of being, thinking, acting. Confirmation. Hi, Michael. The lovers. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. You be seeing 10-10. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Two of Swords behind that. Yeah, this couple steals people's inheritance. They steal people. So this is a type of, this could be an organization, okay? You know, they go around and they look into people's lives, okay? You know, they look and see, you know, if people have something to inherit, right? They look through paperwork, all that, okay? And then if the person doesn't know about it, okay, they try to steal it from right underneath them, okay? Either they send somebody in, you know, to be a handler, right? Or, you know, they bait the person some way, somehow, okay, to give something up themselves without them even realizing that they own it, okay, or that they possess it, whether it's a physical thing or it's a spiritual thing. Creepers, spirits calling them creepers. You know, slithery, slimy. Artist. Somebody could be looking for like an agent or something like that, or somebody's hoping something toxic happens to you, something bad happens to you in the future. That's what they're hoping and wishing on. Like that would really, you know, light up their life. What a miserable motherfucker. Somebody got a cat. King of Wands. A lion's mane can be significant. A Leo can be significant. Ace of Pentacles. So somebody's depressed. Somebody's down about an offer. Okay, that someone is giving someone. Someone is giving another person. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like everybody's waiting for this to happen. Like there's an audience, right? On purpose, right? You know, this is God taking something that was meant for evil for you and turning into something good, right? This is everybody who was gathered around to watch you, right? To watch you be laughed at, scrutinized, called crazy, lied about, you know, and everything under the sun, right? Over time, over the seasons, you know, these people's loyalty has waned. You know, the worst thing that they could have done was to crowd everybody around you to watch you be who you are. As if that was supposed to scare you, you know, to get you to, you know, pull back and go into hiding. Somebody doesn't know you very well, do they? Do they? Ace of Cups, somebody doesn't know you very well. Yeah, now somebody's regretting not taking up the opportunity or giving one. Yeah, I feel like taking up the opportunity because the opportunity would be you. So this Leo is thinking about, they're still trying to betray you. They're still trying to Ten of Swords you for money. This is a money-hungry hip hoe. A money-hungry hip hoe. I meant to say hungry hippo, but that's how it came out. A money-hungry hippo. You know, hip hoe. Okay. You know, they'll hop to the whole shit. You know, they'll hop right to the whole shit. Okay. You know, when there's money involved or some type of even clout. You know, oh, I'll get this exposure. Oh, so-and-so will be, oh, okay. And they'll show the hell out. Show out. You know, perform. You know. Whole little song and dance number. Page of Wands. Harlem, 1930s could be significant. Okay, I don't know how, why. The Empress. Somebody has an ancestor from the 30s. They're dressed like Is that Smooth Criminal? The Smooth Criminal video. Y'all remember that, Michael Jackson? You know, Smooth Criminal. Y'all remember that when he was running the pool tables and he was dancing with the hat and the and stuff like that? Yeah, that's how they're dressed. Whoever this is in spirit. Somebody's name could have been Denim. Somebody's name was Denim. Three of Cups. The Knight of Cups. So somebody wants to celebrate the romantic feelings for another person. Somebody sitting outside of a group or a community wishing that they were. This is like somebody trying to look sad outside of the, sitting on the curb looking sad so that maybe somebody will offer to buy you something to eat, right? Say if you're homeless, or they'll offer to, give you a couple bucks. Instead of just saying that they need help or something, this person will sit in front of you and look sad. Like poor me. Poor me. Aren't you going to look over here and ask me what's wrong? Aren't you going to ask me what's wrong so that I can, you can offer to help me and I don't have to ask you? Well, I can't wait to move, I swear. Okay. There's government agents watching us, okay? Those of you who are chosen, you got channels and things like that, okay? You speak to the people. There's agents watching you. There's certain agents assigned to watch you, to record what you're doing. It's giving like Men in Black. They're scared of you, though. Yeah, they're scared of you. Okay, this could be a confirmation to what you already been picking up in your energy. Nine of Wands. Yes, I'm telling you. Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. They're scared of you. All alone, all by yourself. I'm gonna leave this off in the corner. It's like they're watching you because it's their job, but they're scared because they know that you are who you present yourself to be. So they know that somebody knows that God is real, first of all. Okay, I don't know which one of them detectives or whoever that is. Somebody knows and understands that the Most High is real. Okay, maybe somebody just never believed, believed that or what. But somebody's trembling. Like when they watch you, they tremble. It's giving like a conviction. Somebody does. It has to do with their morals. Okay, why they're watching you. Okay, who's employing them to watch you. Somebody knows that they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing and they're being convicted. This is somebody who's supposed to protect and serve, or somebody who's supposed to stand up for the little guy, right? Or those who are being done wrong and not asserting their dominance, their power, their position over the defenseless, or who are deemed to be defenseless. You're not any of those things. They've never seen anything like you before. Okay, the prophesied one, King of Cups, and somebody love you. Somebody loves you, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody loves you, baby. Star, Aquarius. Every time I say something like that, the damn Aquarius card comes out. Six of Swords. Somebody can have two different people that are interested in them that are both the same signs for someone. You got two Aquariuses interested in you that are of a high stature. Okay. For some of you, the Hierophant. Somebody speaking you up to like an organization, an industry. Somebody's like, they are what we need. They are the key. They are the answer. To be an elder as well that somebody's talking to. Some type of medicine woman or something like that. Or man. They could give a woman though. This can be somebody's abuelita. The Ace of Swords. This can be somebody's abuelita. Okay, somebody could be talking to their abuelita about you. Grandma. The Hermit. Current energy, by the way. Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius. Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, the King of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Chariot. So somebody's telling, this elder is telling somebody to go for it. Follow their heart, something like that. Okay, they're telling this elder what happened in the past, what happened to them, what so-and-so did. Okay, what they found out about so-and-so. All right. And they're also telling this person about you. Somebody's describing how you helped them get over something, how you helped pull them out of something, how you helped them to see something clear. King of Swords, Four of Cups. Yeah, how you helped them to reject what was a detriment to their forward movement, to their growth. Somebody could stop smoking soon. You know, kudos to you for that. That's a hard one. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Somebody could be finding something out internally, like they can be getting the answers to something internally. Some type of betrayal or whatever answers that they're getting within them, it's putting them in the Ten of Swords. So somebody could be realizing betrayal. Okay, it's looking back, right? Hindsight is 20/20. You know, so if you already out of something, if you go forward and you turn around and look back, you can see it clear, right? There's no more missing spots, you know, missing pieces. Okay, so somebody is seeing something clear now about the past, and it's you know, it's hurtful. Okay, about betrayal. Two of Pentacles, who was playing both sides. Okay, who was tied to a betrayal. The Emperor. This is the Emperor going through this. Okay. Aries, doesn't have to be. Somebody who's a boss, a leader, somebody who's very well established on their own. Okay, somebody could even have charge over other people, right? Like a sergeant would have over soldiers, right? Okay. Not exactly, but something like that. The Emperor. Yes, thank you, Spirit. The Three of Wands. So this person's closed the door on the past and they're looking to the future only. Okay. What's this Two of Pentacles? The Five of Swords. Oh, okay. So this person, they're not worried about competition or anything like that. Somebody's that confident. Seven of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles, Temperance. Yeah, somebody's protective over you too. Yeah, they're that confident. They're like, this reminds me of the reading I did the other day for Divine Masculine, right? It came, I think, with Divine Masculine. He came out and said, you know, there's nobody that could love you or take care of you, you know, or tend to you better than I can. That's who this is. The Lovers falls out. Quit playing. Quit playing. And you got an extra confirmation. My notification went off. Yeah, somebody knows. That's why they're not worried about no options. They know that can't nobody love you better than they can. I don't know, making me blush over here. I don't know, somebody can make you blush. Judgment. Yeah, this person's made they made decisions and they don't need to revisit the decisions that they've made. Okay, the Four of Wands. Yeah, they want a home, a house with a white picket fence with the dog and the kids running. They want all that. They want all that. Okay. Or whatever it is that the both of you want, because the both of you want the same thing. That's crazy. I put this up here and it looks like a person over here. Now I don't see it anymore. I just saw it when I put it up here. That's crazy. Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Somebody could gift a house to someone, okay, or a house could belong to someone, okay, could belong to you. If I'm talking to you, okay, that you never received. Somebody could help you get something back. Confirmation. Yeah, your person could help you get a house that belongs to you back, that your family stole. Some money too they stole. An inheritance or somebody's last will and testament or something like that. You were like the sole beneficiary, the magician, okay? And these family members or whoever band together that are part of these secret groups and organizations, they band together to take something from you because they felt like, you know, they had numbers of people and it was just you. You know, they felt like they can keep you under their finger. You know, some real coward shit. You know, cowards think that they're, you know, tough, right? But they really know that they're a coward, right? They just use other people to, you know, make them feel like that isn't the case. Archangel Michael block whoever that is playing with my throat chakra. Seven of Cups. Wow. So somebody's Obolita can be tapped in? Somebody's Obolita is telling someone who you are. It's like they go to tell them about you and they pick up on your energy and they actually tell you, whoever their grandson or granddaughter is, about you. They tell them in depth about you. So somebody's a seer, somebody's grandmother. Okay, or somebody that they went to you know, get a reading done on them. The devil. Six of Swords. Okay. Yeah, they were told to move away from options. Okay, they were given strict instruction on what to do, how to obtain this opportunity, and it looks like they're following that. The King of Wands. Yeah, they're following that because they didn't want to mess up anything. So they asked. That's smart. That's responsible. The thing to do. Somebody asked, what could they do to secure something? Okay, secure the position with you, secure opportunity with you. I just heard, be honest. Okay, forthcoming. You know, closed mouth doesn't get fed. Okay, those could be some of the things that they said to them. Okay, and about what you're gonna build together, or what you're supposed to build together. The Eight of Pentacles, yes. Somebody could be making a judgment about their work or their job. Death, yeah. Somebody could be leaving a job. Okay, somebody could be going into entrepreneurialism. Somebody could have already had an entrepreneurial type of thing going on the side of whatever it is that they regularly do. Somebody can be leaving one thing and going to entrepreneurialism full time. Okay, Ace of Wands, death. Yeah, somebody has. The Four of Pentacles, somebody has transformed in private. So it's like somebody disappears for a little while and then they step back on the scene and people don't even recognize them anymore. Because they've grown so much. That's how they look. Or that's how you look, stepping back on the scene again. With this big ass spiritual lion behind you. You know, they can't see the lion, right? But the presence of the lion is felt when you show up. Does that make sense? The presence of the lion is felt when you show up. Okay. You know, the lion is your ancestry. Okay, the tribe that you come from. Protecting you. Walking with you. Okay. They love for people to look at you like you're alone. They love it. They love it. We'll do a few extra things since this is a collective. All right, let's look at. Where's that one deck at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Let's look at this deck right quick. Again with the roses. Somebody might get roses or something, or somebody likes roses. Might get a rose garden. Just heard Derek Rose. If I'm not mistaken, he's from the Bay, isn't he? Or California. I don't know. Might be a basketball player. Or hell, I could be talking about Derek Rose. I don't know. He can be in here. Anybody can be watching. You know, a lot of people watch tarot, regardless of what people may think. Thank you, beloved, for the donation. A lot of people watch tarot. All right, let's see. I can't even hold the damn deck. My hand's so tiny. Come on now. You know what? I'll take them just how they fell out. So we got paranoid. Okay, fulfilling fantasy. Yeah, somebody's fantasy is turned into a nightmare. Okay, and like I said, you have boundaries put in place. So somebody cannot return, they cannot come back. This clingy ex, okay, or family members. All right. Yeah. Somebody could have had a dirty little, with their bad choices. Somebody could have had a dirty little sex fix with a family member, okay, that you could be investigating or that are being investigated while you're healing over here and going through a glow up. All right, a couple more. It seems as though that's all we really need. We got toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. Red lipstick stains and lust, greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate. So somebody, or a group of people fuck their way to the top. Or that's what they, that's how they get what they get. My song had to one. I already knowing the tea. Okay, so somebody already knows something. Okay, or whatever has been kept secret is out there. Healing, self-care. Okay. Tension. Didn't I say somebody was having headaches? Tension, stress out, migraines, worry. Okay, betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. So somebody is tripping out because they got betrayed by the people who they gathered to betray you. Don't know why they're surprised because they were betraying these people to begin with. Okay, so this person acts like, nobody's ever supposed to betray them. You know what I'm saying? They can do all manners of, lustful, toxic, evil, wicked shit. And, nobody could ever do it to them. Spunk. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. I don't know. Somebody could be a cheerleader, okay, or somebody's kid. I don't know. Song says you're the best I know. No one else comes close. You got that spark. That spunk. All right, near future, future. Got the Four of Swords. Ten of Wands. Somebody's trying to meditate. Somebody's trying to astral travel. Yeah, and they can't. Six of Pentacles. Or somebody could be paying somebody to try to astral travel or to teach them how to astral travel. Okay. Oh, okay. Somebody astral traveling got stuck. That's what that is. They're stuck. So their body is vacant. Like they can't get back into their vessel. Somebody shouldn't. They had no business doing what they were doing. That's why they're stuck. Somebody's like stuck in the 5D. Ten of Wands. You know, if they're stuck there too long, they will pass away. If they're stuck there too long, they will pass away. Whoever this is. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Look, I tell no lies up here. Whoever this is, okay, that's trying to astral travel or keeps trying to astral travel towards you to try to sneak up on you when you're asleep or, you know, hop in your dreams. If they, look, that might be somebody's demise. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords, somebody gonna pass away. Whoever this is that tried to astral travel to you after they were warned to stop fucking with you, to mind their business, to go on about their business. So this person's not going to wake up. They're not. Hey. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The Knight of Wands. Look, somebody was trying to get in your mind. Got a target on your head. Trying to get into your mind. Remember the other day I said in your dreams, do not accept anything from anyone, okay? No matter who they appear as, right? Because they will transform as somebody else, you know, a crossed over loved one, you know, somebody that you actually love or desire, you know, try to have sex with you in a dream, you know. Oh, it's a dream. It's no, you know, it's no biggie. It's a dream. We can have sex in a dream. No, absolutely not. The spiritual realm is more real than any other realm. It's the mother realm. Meaning these things that we're sitting here, like this desk, this chair, these clothes I got on, they started in the spirit. And then somebody created them. Came in as an idea and manifested through creation. Right? So the mother realm is more real than any other realm. Okay, everything that is here in creation today came from the spiritual realm. Somebody's trying to get out. Somebody could end up being in a coma, okay, and go that way. Somebody could have to end up being like unplugged or something like that. The moon, yes. So this is a warning to somebody. They haven't done it yet. Or they haven't done it again yet. This is a warning to whoever you are. If you do it again, you're going to pass away that way. It ain't me saying this to cards. If you don't mind your business and if you don't quit trying to, trying to trick someone into agreement, into agreeance, or trying to get someone to take something, okay, that they shouldn't have or that they shouldn't be taking, unbeknownst to them, you're going to get stuck there and you're not going to wake back up. You're not going to be able to get back into your body. People think this shit is a game. The Five of Swords, I'm telling you. Hey, don't listen. Strength in the reverse. Yeah, this is somebody passing away. The moon upright, the strength reverse. This is giving somebody like taking their last breaths, and then, you know, their chest goes down, and then that's it. It doesn't go back up. The Hangman. You see the dude hanging down there, right? I just said breathing, right? The Four of Cups. Somebody's mad because they cannot function or act off your energy anymore. Like your energy was giving someone life. It was keeping someone, I want to say, alive. Okay, like this person could be that toxic, that karmic, the Ten of Wands. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like there's one more thing is just gonna make something crumble over here. The Five of Wands. Be fighting going on. Okay. Somebody could be in jail trying to fend people off of them, or somebody trying to appear undesirable. The Chariot. Temperance. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to look like they're not a threat. You know, that's not going to help you in jail. Nobody cares if you appear not to be a threat. If anything, they're going to take advantage of you. You know, like you did to people out here. Mm-hmm. They like it when you squirm too. So, you know, no diddy. They like it when you squirm too. That's where that's saying, fresh fish. Okay, somebody locked up. Six of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Cups. Somebody's satisfied with cutting off the past. Somebody doesn't regret anything because somebody wants to. They're ready to give to what it is that they want, what it is that they desire. Somebody's going to take someone away from some type of static friction burden. Okay, all the things you may have on your plate. Okay, somebody wants to relieve you of those burdens, or they don't have to be burdens, responsibilities. Okay, or they want to help. They want to assist. Death. Yeah, want to help transform you to the next level. The Hermit. Somebody's thinking about what they want in hermit mode, okay, or everything that they desire. The Knight of Cups. Somebody's sitting with all these romantic feelings just bouncing around on the inside of them. Like somebody can't stop cheesing. They getting these spurts of high-powered energy. It just hits them like out of nowhere. Like, who? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody gets excited. Okay. The Devil. The Ace of Swords. Judgment. The Tower. Two of Swords, Nine of Wands, Temperance, Queen of Wands. Somebody wants peace now. They want peace now. The one that brought you war and carnage and chaos and mayhem. They want peace now. Hmm? I don't get it. Give me one more. Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. King of Pentacles. King of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Judgment. Okay. This is somebody's desire for you. This is somebody's passion for you. Okay. Somebody thinks about you. Okay. Like just the thought of you arouses someone. Okay. In every manner. In every manner possible. Especially mentally. Something about what is that? Sapiosexual, is that what it's called? They got titles for everything today. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure, but somebody who's attracted to the intellect, right? Who's turned on by intellect. Yeah, just like you feel this person. You feel every nook, every cranny, every crevice of this person. And it's almost like they can't take it anymore, right? They have to say something, right? Breakthrough, right? Communication. They have to say something. Ace of Swords, the Chariot, the Devil, Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups, Judgment, the Eight of Cups. You already said, don't be scared, don't you worry. So if somebody got a fear, you need to push through it. Okay. Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Somebody may have tried to interrupt your stability, your independence, so that somebody wouldn't desire you, so that somebody wouldn't come towards you. Somebody tried to basically douse your shit in gasoline and light it ablaze, set it ablaze. I saw House Party flash before my, like, scenes from House Party, the first House Party. You know, Bernie Mac and all of them. Okay, I don't know why it's significant. Maybe some of you guys love the movie House Party. Okay, or somebody could throw house parties or something. Maybe about comedians, comedy. Okay, somebody could be a comedian, up and coming or established. The Five of Wands. So while they're doing that to you or trying to do that to you, someone else is trying to throw something in their way, an energy of conflict. So trying to, let's say somebody's driving on the road, right? Okay, somebody throws some conflict magic or energy work, right? All of a sudden, they run over a big ass nail and they get a flat tire on the side of the highway, right? Or in an area that, you know, there's not a lot of traffic coming through. So it's hard for them to flag someone down and get assistance. Okay, there's not a gas station for miles away. Like, that's what energy work will do. Okay, somebody's trying to do something like that. Interrupt your forward movement. Somebody could be going on a trip, the Hierophant. Now, you know, when I come up on here and sometimes I gotta restart the live because the sound is not there, it's because people are doing energy work to interfere with the electronics, right? That's what I'm seeing right here. Energy work being done to affect the things around you. Two of Pentacles, yeah. Eventually trying to get you to change your mind. They want you to take these things happening as signs that you shouldn't go this way. Ooh, somebody's real fucking vindictive. Real vindictive. Two of Pentacles, yes. They're throwing things at you, trying to get you to think that they're signs from the divine telling you, oh, no, don't go this way. They're not. They're distractions. The Empress. That is where you should be going. That is who you should be going towards. The Empress, the Chariot. Regardless of somebody else heartbroken over it or not. Okay, obviously they didn't treat you well. Obviously, you know, they didn't give to you, or you'd still be there. Okay, they don't want to give to you now. They just want you within their grasp, like Balaam and his donkey. If y'all know that story in the Bible, right? Balaam and his donkey. Yeah, they want you to be the donkey that they ride on the back of. He honk, you know. Eeyore, face ass. Okay. They want you to be a donkey, a jackass. The Lovers. Confirming what I just said. Trying to change how you feel or how you think going towards this person so you'll turn around and lose the opportunity. Three of Cups. That somebody could be planning something. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, like a celebration or something like that. Or somebody's not coming empty-handed. Not that you desire things, no. Okay? Somebody just knows your worth. They know your value, okay? They know that you're not going to be impressed by, you know, a run-of-the-mill, hey, I like you, or hey, you know what I'm saying? You have to show up. You know, if somebody's going to communicate, they better have plans of action after that communication, right? The Eight of Swords reverse. Somebody's passion has taken them out of the Eight of Swords. So if somebody was trapped in their head, there's a fire that was lit in them. The Seven of Cups. I'll take it. Two of Swords. Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups, Page of Cups. King of Swords, Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, Two of Swords. And here goes somebody trying to speak gossip on someone as if they know them and they do not. Okay? What they're doing is trying to Seven of Swords, this King of Swords. Whoever This could be a group of people. This could be family members. This could be the Seven of Cups. For some people, somebody can have a devious child, a sneaky devious child. There's a child that could intervene in someone's relationships all the time, like on the low low. Somebody's child always intervenes in their relationships because they don't like their parent with anyone. Somebody need to check their damn child. It could be a teenager. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Ooh. Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups. That's what's manifesting. Somebody think we Justin. The Sun, the Nine of Wands. Somebody could be hiding how another person makes them feel, okay, around some people. It's like somebody's not trying to give a notion of, what they're doing. They're trying to hide their happiness. They're trying to hide their excitement, right? They don't want to give any clues to anyone, right? That, damn, that's a damn shame. Somebody can't even, they got to hide their happiness. Because if people see them happy, they're going to try to destroy it. That's a damn shame. Three of Swords. But somebody's hiding it so that they can get to where they're going to. Which is smart, but damn, that's crazy that a person has to do that with their own life. That's why I just cut everybody the hell out. You know, no selective due process, none of that shit. Let's just cut everybody out. How about that? You know, everybody from a past. Okay, just cut. The Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Somebody's like, no, look at me, be sad. No, feel sorry for me. Look over here. Look, I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm sad. Look, my cups, they're empty. Look, don't you see me? Don't you care? Don't you see me? Don't you care? Any advice, Spirit? No, they don't care. Okay, no, they don't care. Okay, justice. Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair. Because somebody came with no love, so they leave with none. All right, any advice, Spirit? The Six of Wands. Don't be afraid to accept the shine that you've been given, okay, that you are experiencing. Humility is good, but don't be... Accept what's due to you, okay? People giving you your flowers, that's due to you, okay? People treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, that's due to you, okay? Maybe you've been treated a certain way so long that, it feels odd to you, okay? But accept it. Accept it. People want to bless you, accept it. You can't be the only one out here blessing people. Let people bless you. All right? All right, last one. Death. Oh, I saw 10 of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Oh, so an attempted murder of a intuitive, of a reader, somebody who has a platform, somebody who's viewed by a community of people. There's an attempted MURDER out here. The Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's aware of this. Somebody's aware of this. Somebody saw this happen, or I don't know, something to be recorded. The Devil. Queen of Wands. The Magician. So Lucifer set somebody up. Lucifer set his own up. Five of Swords sideways. Lucifer knew that there was no that somebody or some people couldn't compete where they didn't compare. He knew that. He even knows the outcome to the situation. He's just stuck in a perpetual cycle of his pride, his arrogance, right? He knows the ending to the damn story. He knew it from the beginning. The only one he's fooling is these fools. Everybody knows who this is and knows how he gets down, don't we? Right? These seem to be the only people that did not know who Lucifer is. They know now. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. The fool. Somebody's about to take a leak. Them and their little dog too. I don't know all these Wizard of Oz references. But that's it. I'm gonna leave it there, collective. I will see y'all in a day or two. Oh, I ain't even gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you. You got to wait and see. I ain't gonna tell you. But I love y'all, beloved. All right, y'all know I love them purple hearts. But I love them purple hearts. That's your reading. All right. If you want to donate to the channel, book a personal info below the video, description section. Okay. Make sure you guys keep taking care of yourselves. All right. You know, keep your whatever. Some of you guys could be changing your diets. Okay. You could be changing what you consume. All right. Your body can be letting you know what needs to be ejected from your system. Okay. Sugars, all types of things. Okay. We really do need to, step back from this poisonous shit. Okay. Because best believe the people who, have money, they have, status and all, they don't eat the shit that they put in the stores for us to eat. They don't eat that. They don't eat that. They make it for us to eat. Okay? So that's what I want to see gradually. People shopping differently, right? Spending their money differently. Okay? Being conscious of where, your energy goes when it comes to, publicly, right? Or connections with the outside world. Okay? I'm so serious. Like this government is going too far. It is. Okay? We are the ones who are keeping it upheld. Us, our money, our energy, our time, our blood, sweat, and tears. Okay? It's time to take this shit back. Yeah, it's time to take this shit back and quit playing. Alright? It won't last for much longer. I'm telling you, it won't. It won't. I've seen it to crash. It won't last much longer, and they know it too. That's why they got their little bunkers and everything, made like as if they can go down there and hide. No, God can get your ass down there too. Yeah, so can Lucifer. But yeah, leave it there, beloved. I love y'all. Okay, stay prayed up. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. All right, make sure your energy stay cleansed. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the subtle signs. Okay, do not ignore them. Do not ignore them. Warning comes before destruction. Do not fall under this destruction. All right? All right. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Be easy. Peace.